Space legs! Is this like the forest? Cyberdude, welcome. Yes and no. This has 4-player co-op. I'm not sure how the forest currently is set up.
You make me proud.
Hey, thanks for the follow, Cyberdude. I appreciate that. I'm not sure if the forest has multiplayer right now, but when I played the forest, it didn't have, so there's that. This has up to 4-player co-op. They are similar in a way because they are both survival games with a mystery horror atmosphere. I don't know if this has base building. I think this is more like you're on the move permanently. But I don't know yet. It could have base building, but I don't think so. But in the forest, you definitely have that. I think this is focused more on actual story, whereas Forest tells its story more with exposing you to shock moments and horrid things. While this exposes you to shock moments and mysterious developments that you need to uncover. They are similar in a way, but I think they approach a similar goal from a different angle, if you want. But on paper, they would look similar. I compared this to Stalker earlier, without the focus on shooting, and with more focus on discovering anomalies and actually figuring out what's this enemy doing, why is it here, how does it work, like that. Yeah, people were wonky with Odyssey, right? Odyssey is out, yeah, but it still needs... I always give Elite half a year for each patch to get around to making it perfect for everybody. As perfect as they can. So, Cyberdude, let's have a look, right? I skipped the basic introduction. It gives you background story that you don't actually need to understand what's going to happen now. And now we're just going to leave the bunker. And... well, if we pick up the keycard, that is. Here. I did this earlier, that's...
time to get out of here.
That's why I know where it is.
What was that? There's no other way but forward.
So there are mysterious things going on here as well.
Volunteer. According to my sensors, they tell me that the door has been opened. That means you have exited the bunker. You are unable to reply at the moment. Two-way communications are down. The island's comm station is not transmitting. You must determine what is wrong with it. The station is located in the Lighthouse of Hope.
So I guess you have...
well, I'm here, on Granichny. It's been 2 years since Day X. Our world has changed, become more dangerous, more foreign. And all because of that damn madman. I joined the volunteer ranks at the New Light conglomerate, wanting to help return our country and the world to the way they once were. Wanting to eliminate all of the horrible things which now filled our planet. The scum that Ogden had birthed into existence. Our ranks weren't just made up of volunteers, of course. There were prisoners, too. But I thought that was fair. This way they could redeem themselves in the eyes of society, as they proved their usefulness to it. You might find this hard to believe, but Granichny is pure hell on Earth. That's where it all began. And that's where New Light plans to send it all back to the way it was. In briefing, they told us danger waited for us here, lurking around every corner. Mortal danger. And not just from the creatures that had overrun the island, but also from the illnesses, or so people called the paranormal afflictions. I didn't know much about these things, but I did know I had to stay on my guard.
Right, and that's how the game sets you up. So it does start out quite differently. Those are old saves from earlier. It does start you out quite differently from the forest, right? It actually gives you something to go on. In the forest you crash, and you think you're in the forest, and you have to kind of survive and overcome the trauma of crashing the plane. And then you find out there's some other crap going on. usually when you get scared to bits for the first time, right? I'm just gonna number them. So this just got an update, and now it really did get it for combat. And I'm gonna have a look if I can see. I'm supposed to be able to kick, attack, block, aim, reload, interact, alternative interact, craft. Okay. I thought in the patch notes it said, sorry, I have to look this up now real quick. I thought it said you have to press a key to kick. Pressing the F key. Okay, it's not in the menu. We can... I'm gonna guess that it... Can I see the version number here? 135, okay. I have to double check this. It's very confusing today because I thought this update would come later. Now that I see that I have to press the F key, but I can... Counter-attacking. Right after blocking, I click the left mouse button to counter. Okay, but I don't see that the F key works. I'm sorry, I want to be sure that I have the correct version here. Crafting glitch, inventory fix. The bug reports. Okay. Right, okay, there seem to be some issues still, but we'll have a look at it anyway. So it has crafting, as you can see here. For example, those you can sort them. Those are weapon add-ons, so you change the stats of your weapons. If I remember from the tutorial, if you mod a weapon, it also gets repaired. So durability is a feature or a mechanic. Food, drink, mental health, temperature. You need to take care of all of that. On an island with paranormal events and paranormally afflicted people. So you can see the weight and bonus of items that you can craft. You can see what you need. So I need to be near a campfire or a stove to cook meat. So it currently sees this automatically in the craft menu. That's kind of cool. This is our character. If you play co-op, you can change how you look. And they just updated the character models. He looks much better. Earlier today, we had a look at the previous version, and that looked kind of nasty. This looks much better. The hat is a bold choice to put it above the ears. But anyway, if you look at your character, you see your stats and what you can do to improve them. So if I would be suffering from stress, I could roll a joint and relax. For what it's worth, herbal medicine and so on. You get XP and level up, and you level up skills, abilities, and knowledge. They all have different effects on the game, and you can redistribute if you're not okay with what you picked. If you have a nullifier, I guess that's an item that you need to buy or something. So you trade with NPCs. I saw earlier when I leveled up there was an option to get charisma to better negotiate with NPCs. I also had a gun, a shotgun and a rifle. So it's not only melee combat, but melee combat supposedly has been improved. Q-tip boy. Yeah, I wouldn't want to put him in my ear though. The tutorial here, if you don't want to play or replay the game's story tutorial, you can look up what the main stats are, what effects you can suffer, how the combat system works. It explains everything short and in a helpful way, so that's quite alright. But it also contains some spoilers, so I'm going to stay away from that mostly until I get lost. You have a quest. And your game stats. And you also have a map. And that's quite a big map. But this is the island this game takes place on. There's a legend that explains the symbols. So there are traders, okay. Quest targets. Elevators, okay. And you can filter. You can filter for different things on the map. So currently we can see retranslators. Probably waypoints. As far as I understand it, when you die, you drop your belongings. I'm not sure if you can get them back. You don't have to hold down the button. The circle that's going around is the time it takes to pick up stuff. This looks different from earlier, didn't it? Earlier we started at nighttime also. That was very spooky. So, oh, that looked like something interesting. Let's see, we can search this. Stubbs the zombie. I hope you had a good nap, Podrix. Zombie was old and not convincing me at all. Not for me. Silly enough, but it was lacking any goal or framework. It was just me running about killing people. And the occasional fart happened, so I was really not convinced, sadly. But I can see how that was a different situation in 2005. I just don't get why they re-released it in its current state. Really don't understand that. So there's that. So Cyber Dude, please feel free to ask more questions if you want to know something specific. I can experiment around here. I can try things out. And that goes for everybody else, of course, right? I'm gonna discover this game together with you, so I have questions, you have questions. That's a dork. Dork. That's blocked. I was pushing it away. Oh, it got my foot. So yeah, they can hold your foot. Then you have to break free by holding down the button. I couldn't really see attacking, counter-attacking, or kicking right now, but it might be that we need to learn that first. In games like this, sometimes you don't have access to most basic movements. We'll have to see. Yeah. They also earlier when I tried the older version, we were here starting at night, and I had my flashlight out, and suddenly I heard a weird noise, and these dogs, they do chitter with their teeth. How do you say that? They were clapping their teeth on top of each other, and that was a super scary sound, and then it jumped at me, and I just nearly threw my mouse away. I was just, oh man. So there are weird creatures here. I'm not sure why it disappeared. If you ask me, the corpse could stay, but yeah. Probably to save resources. And this is was that a whale? A big blue one? No, too small for a big blue one, but a whale. So some cataclysmic event or some other thing changed the world, and there are evil things, and there's a person to blame for this, apparently. So we joined as a volunteer some organization called New Light, and we've been sent here to investigate and kind of bring the world back to normal. A bird. Yeah, well, the ice is creaking. That's a big bird. But wouldn't the bird have the wings differently? Wouldn't the spine be different? Just weird. It looks like a weird thing that could be a bird. So who's that? So as you can see, if I go into crouch mode, I'm hidden. So there's a stealth factor to this game. We are not a superhero. And we're just a volunteer, right? We're going to try to do something to make the world a better place again. And stealth is one of our weapons. I'm not sure if that's a friendly creature or not. It doesn't look friendly. I'm going to try to avoid it. So that's our location that we need to find. It's a lighthouse. It's in sector F8. F8. It's very close by. We're here. So we go west, right? There's a compass up top. You can barely see it, but it's directly under the supporter bar on the top of the screen. Right, so we're going west. And we have to consider that nothing on this island is friendly towards us. Especially if it moves. We get an on-the-fly tutorial, by the way, while we are out and about. And now we killed a dork, so we start learning about it. Right? There's a little, you get a little artwork here, which I find is very cool. And then you can level up your knowledge about this type of, let's call it an animal, up to level 3. So currently we know that they behave like wild dogs or wolves, and they are not too strong on their own, but they often travel in groups. Encounters with these packs can end very sadly for unfortunate travelers. So we need to be careful if they are around. They could be multiple. This increases my health by 10%, and I can create that in my backpack. That's nice. Yeah. There's weather, and there's day and night progression. I just changed the game so that the day is longer. Top left of the screen, you can probably not see it because it's very tiny. Under the circling Team for Fun, up above the Team for Fun logo, right? I'm not sure if I can show up here. There you can see the time of day in game, and it progresses at a minute per 2 seconds roughly. So now it's the afternoon, it's nearly 3 p.m. It also shows the game version, but it's an in-game clock running there. So it has a progression, Fellahin. Bird is the word. Blame Bob. Bob is to blame. Let's try to make some food. Oh, I thought we looted some. The controls are not mapped. Or not working how I mapped them. Tab. Craft. Then we've got the quick menu. Yes. Because I'm pressing tab and nothing happens. But C works. X doesn't work either. It might be that that's a bug. Rice. And something that's rotten. I don't need something that's rotten. Yeah, I thought we got some meat from the doggy, but we didn't. We got leather. We found an oiler, soy extract, the salt. We created 2 bandages. We've got some canned fish, some water, and aspirin. And we can carry, there's a carry weight limit, 40 kilograms. From here you can drop items. You can sort by weight, durability, and new items first. Is there a quick save? No. Quick save is not a thing. I'm gonna keep one save game. This is not the type of game where I want to load again to make it better. If I get killed, I get killed. I lose my stuff, and then I have to, you know, get back and try again. But we'll see what happens. I think last time, after getting killed, I popped up at the latest visited campfire, which is kind of cool. There's a droog. Maybe we can get the drop on it, but since it's the predator and we're not, I don't see any others. Wild potatoes. Where'd it go? Stealth attack. Yeah, we got a bonus damage. Oh. Oof. Good thing that our... Oh, there's the second one. I've fallen ill. It's not a mash button kind of fighting system, that's for sure. I'm not sure if it got better compared to before. It's kind of hard to guess my reach. You know? Hitboxes are not working well. And I'm not sure if that's because I'm mashing the button right now, or because the hitboxes are not working well. Okay, I got it. But it's definitely not a game where you want to fight like I just did. That's not how you're supposed to do it. It also is not very effective. So you see, the light is fading. Your mental state has changed. So stress is a thing, right? If I check my character now, we're afraid and we caught some very nasty wounds that we can't really take care of now. So if you click on a nasty effect, you get an offer, what you could do against it, and I can see currently that I don't have those. So I'll just have to see. Those are herbs, I know that. Hey, Agoshi! Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to really say a final word about this. I feel like there's still a lot of work that could be done to improve it. I have only played tiny bits. I just started. This is basically, I just popped out of the tutorial. So this is super early game, and I'm still trying to understand how the controls work and how the game handles itself. But what I can say is that I think it's cool. The atmosphere works. It's quite scary at times. Yeah. That's all I can say for now, but feel free to stick around for a bit. I'm going to check it out for another 35 minutes, at least. Currently, I'm trying to craft some food. So I could craft cooked meat. Or I could make a breakfast. Or a supper. Or a warm snack. Preserve is probably the canned fish I have here, right? Yeah, okay. So I've got different options here. It seems groats. What's that? Let's make a warm snack. That sounds like something you need after you've been eaten by dogs. Right, then we make breakfast. Oh, I don't want to sacrifice the water for that, so I'm gonna cook the meat. So healing is not really what you do with food, but it gives you a bit more energy to withstand. Oh, I could use the healing salve I have. So that's going to give me 10% over time back. I'm not really hungry. So I can keep this for later. But I am in need of a first aid kit. I just don't know how to craft that yet, I think. Yeah. I've got alcohol and bandages, so that's closing in on building a first aid kit, but my character is not a knowledgeable doctor. He's a volunteer trying to save the world from monsters. And that's cutting it very short. It's actually a bit more complex than that. So Agoshi, that's the short answer to your short question. I hope that helps a bit. I think it's worth checking out. But I think also that you might need to stick around a bit longer to see the game in its full potential. I did compare it earlier to Generation Zero and Outward. Two games that had a bit of trouble in the beginning when they were released. Coming from an indie studio, each of them, and they had some troubles, right? But right now, both games are really good. So I'm currently trying to get to a lighthouse and avoid getting eaten or killed. Who's that? Oh. Good thing you are nice. A Gorolan. That seems to be... I don't think I trust anyone here. So we're supposed to get to that lighthouse, right? So I'm going to have to find a way to get there. And the sun is going down. It's 6 p.m., half past. And there's some healing stuff here. And a pump. Let's see. If I drink my water now... Can I get water back from this? Yes. Cool. Can I get more? Even though I don't have an empty bottle? Yes. Okay. So plastic bottles aren't in abundance. Fair enough, but it's dirty water. I probably get sick when I drink it. I chew what now? It was doing a weird noise. Okay, let's see. This is like in Stalker. You can throw stones, not bolts, but to avoid stepping into these anomalous phenomenons here. Looks like a gravity anomaly. I think one of our conditions is gone. We're not afraid anymore. And we do have a flashlight, which we can't... Oh, we can point up, okay. You go into sort of an auto crouch when you get close to vehicles or walls. There's a person there with the lighthouse. He's not very sane though. A madman. They remind me a bit of the Bioshock enemies.
Yes, yes. That's so
From the
strange.
talks. We need to get up there.
I heard you.
We're not hidden anymore.
Talk to me. Let me find you and we'll talk.
Gonna try to avoid him further. So, and that's the Generation Zero light. Shines a bit too bright through the trees. Journal update. Examine the comm station. Is there a thunderstorm coming in? Sounds like it. Is that a human? Got a bag on his head. Oh, we're level 2. Right, as you can see, when you encounter something fresh in the game pops you to the tutorial bit here in the journal. For every new level, you get two ability... no, an ability point every 2 levels, a knowledge point every 4 levels. Okay. Oh. Oh. Right, I'm gonna spend the point now on something. So now we can pick between three different ones, and the game shows you a recommendation. I can pick phlegmatic. Your maximum stress tolerance is increased. The gluttonous butcher, my maximum food is increased by 115 to 115%, so I get another 15% maximum fullness. But I'll go with the recommendation, get some more health. Now we can select an ability. I can either get better negotiation, which is a discount when buying. I can also get 10% more when selling, whatever I get. If it's money or items, doesn't matter. Or I can learn how to dismantle items for scrap. Scrap is a currency and also a crafting tool, so you can collect that. I'm gonna go for one. Man's trash is another man's scrap. So if I go to my inventory, I can see the oiler is an item that I can recycle for 1 or into 1 scrap. Gas lamp for 3. A dork tail is a trophy which you can inspect. And I think that levels up your research. It doesn't show you that particular thing, but I think that's how it works. Collecting. No. Read translators. Ah, okay. They unlock points of interest in the area. I see. Self-healing is an option. If your food is above 50, you will gradually heal. On easy or normal. On custom, you can turn it on or off however you want. And I thought it was a manual ability that you had to use. Right. Exposure.
Where's everything that was before?
I'm looking for the research actually. Mods. Reputation. You receive reputation by completing tasks. Oh, okay. So I think this game has I'm gonna save here real quick. This game has a lot of different overlapping mechanics that I find really interesting. The question obviously is, does it work out? But so far, I like the fact that I can think myself into the role of this volunteer in a world gone crazy, where you are trying to go and do something good. Okay, so there's a map here. That looks weird. I know that there are 2 guys patrolling this. That's why I'm being so careful. Oh. Earlier we got attacked here. Before the update. Holy. Okay, this is all a retranslator.
Destroyed. Who could have done this? I need to repair this somehow. I remember from my briefing on Granichny that there was a movie theater somewhere around here.
Huh.
I bet I can find what I need there.
A movie theater. The voice volume seems rather low compared to all the rest, right? And I did already. Okay, let's turn it master up, sound down. Let's go to 55, 30 here. But, you know, not even Borderlands 3 managed to get proper audio levels, so. Can't really blame them. But we need to find a movie theater to repair the retranslator. wire, and a hacksaw. Oh, that's good for someone who wants to craft stuff. Oh boy. A magnifying glass. Of course, there needs to be a creepy doll. Don't pick up the creepy doll. Chocolate. A stapler. So, you know. I hope I can build or find a gun very soon to show a bit of that. Because you can shoot in this game. It's just not as big a focus in this as it was in Stalker. So I get Stalker vibes from this, bit of Bioshock. Case, okay. Herbal tea, that's a blueprint. Now I know how to make herbal tea. What are these? Aha. This has a level 2 lock. I can't open it. I think it has an end of the story. I'm not sure if it has an end of the gameplay if you don't want to. But you can smash up the light in the lighthouse if you want to. Since it has a story-driven base or core, I would say it's most probable that it has an end to the story. But I'm not sure if it has a forced end to the gameplay or if you can just keep at it. But it would not make too much sense, right? I mean, on the other hand, if you finish what you do on the island, you might as well go to the rest of the world, because apparently that has gone to crap as well. Oops. So, for what it's worth, it has potential for more maps. If that's user-generated content later on, or if they expand the game, I don't know. But from the looks of it, the map is pretty big, isn't it? We went from here to there. A huge area. We can create rubbing alcohol in a pot. So the pot is reusable. We can also clean the water. Good. I didn't check if I could have used dirty water for the simple breakfast. I think so. But let's make tea. And breakfast. Now that we know there are water sources, that makes it a bit easier. I can... Oh, right. See, for scrap, I can make certain materials. So I can create rubbing alcohol from spirit. Any spirit. By using a pot on a fire. I can craft nails. Cooking them up on a fire. Like you do. But yeah, game logic. That's alright. So yeah, you can salvage and rebuild and so on. There's a rarity to some items. Which makes it easier to decide if you want to keep something or... recycle it, for example. So this is an uncommon item. You probably don't want to recycle it. It's a mushroom. Can't recycle it. Can eat it. But is it safe? Recycle the creepy doll this instant. But also the pot is common, but it's a tool. So you can use it in crafting, right? The hacksaw is an item. You can probably not use it in crafting. But yeah, that's something I need to learn by doing it. But I think that's a pretty good summary now. An item I would recycle. A tool I would keep. An emulsifier. If I drink the rubbing alcohol, I think... Would this increase my stress? Or would it make it better? It's green, so it's good, right? Don't drink rubbing alcohol. Please. This? Noodles. Got the noodle. There's an outhouse? Yeah. Certainly creepy that the guys who were patrolling this were a minute ago and are vanishing from the face of the earth. Right, I still got the disease, right? Can I take care of that? With rubbing alcohol? No. I might die from that. I don't know how this game works. It said in the tutorial that depending on how severe the disease or infection or whatever you have is, it takes a long time. There's a lighting glitch here. Connected to the horizon. Doggy didn't spot me. Tomato, tomato. Why didn't it spot me? I mean, I should be happy. So we're currently traveling north past the ice shelf where we were earlier. So I should probably take the road. I'm not sure if that's safer, right? On the road you have the wild mad humans, and in the forest you have all sorts of beasts. Hey, Ricefall. I'm back to this, yeah. It got its patch today after I streamed it. So I wanted to show it patched, because that seems only fair, doesn't it? Yeah, it's 1 hour for every game, but we had all the games in the box today, so we're done with those. Got a gun. Maybe I can jump him.
Yes, yes. Where?
Maybe I can distract him with the rock.
Who is it?
Ah! I thought he had a gun. No, it looks like he doesn't. Oof. I thought he had a gun. He had cloth, orange juice, and a music box instead. Okay. Now I'm stressed out again, I think. Anxious. Yeah. I think it was a good update. The character model, for example, looks like a character model now. There are still glitches with lighting, and some things are really not up to par. But it got a combat update, and I think it's a bit faster or more reactive. But the hitboxes are still a bit off. But somehow it says in the patch notes I'm supposed to be able to kick and do counterattacks. Currently I cannot, so I don't know if I need to learn that first or if that's gonna be fixed in a further update. I can't really tell, but it runs a bit smoother. I had the feeling it was a bit wobbly earlier. You know. So I would say it got a performance upgrade, and the lighting is now done better, and you get more frames. It was pretty hard hogging on the hardware earlier. So it's optimized. That's way more important than the combat, I would say. He's got a torch. Stop throwing rocks.
This.
He blocked that. I mean, they have a hard time hitting me, so that's fair. But beating up mentally ill people is also not the goal for me today. Yeah, exactly. Revisiting. And to be fair, this is among all the games I play today, the only one that I really want to play more to find out what it does. Panzer Paladin was good. I really liked that, and I'll play that off stream for myself. The others were not good. This has potential. And then there's Disjunction in the Humble Choice this month. That was also not too bad when I played it on stream. Cyberpunk stealth investigation game. That was also a bit limited in its scope, but I found it enjoyable to play. I played the demo a few weeks ago, actually. And now the full game was in the Humble Choice, so I was quite happy about that. Yeah, no good games. I mean, it had Civilization 6, right? It has this, and it has Panzer Paladin, and also Disjunction. So, enough good games to warrant the price. Unless you already have Civilization 6. If you already have that, you kind of have to decide, do you want to go all in on an early access game like this here? Oh. Go away. Ah, the combat is different. They were behaving differently earlier. But it's super hard to hit them with this piece of wood I have. I mean, which makes a lot of sense, right? I'm afraid that it shouldn't do as much damage as it does. But I'm having a hard time finding anything else, so I'm quite happy with the stick here. Ooh. Sun's coming up. Yeah, that could still use some more work. It's not easy to do a proper sunrise, by the way. And drink some tea. So, since I didn't see much of the game before the update, and I haven't seen much after the update, it's really kind of hard for me to tell you much. But it seems to run better, and the combat is changed. I'm not sure if it's better or not. I haven't done much combat, but yeah, for what it's worth, I think this is worth my time. I might just wait a bit until they patch it a few more times. You know? Because I really want to explore this island and find out whatever happened. Earlier we saw in the very distance a huge creature. I can't remember where that was. It was ginormous. So yeah, like I said, it definitely has potential. Eggplant. You just have to accept a few things about this, right? It's a game and it does gamey things. So if that breaks your immersion completely, you might want to look for another game. It's a bit fantastic in its alright. The dog is hunting the other thing. So that's your food source. Oh wait. So, you can make them much more dangerous. You can fine-tune the difficulty of this, right? So if you think those are poopy easy enemies, you can increase their damage a lot. So that you will avoid them instead of fighting them, like I'm doing right now. I'm fighting them because they're easy. Next time I play, I would crank up the difficulty on them a bit. I would probably just lower the effect of durability, hunger, and thirst, because I'm not a big fan of hunger and thirst in survival games because they usually go too far. In this game, it seems I'm running at 75% now. I think 100% would be absolutely fine, actually. They seem to have given that a lot of thought. Lots of survival games, you have to eat like 8 steaks in half a day. And that's not survival, that's just silly. It's very luxurious, though. Yeah. I mean, some survival games try to simulate, right? They are much more sticking to the... Oh man, that sound they make is so creepy. Like teeth. They're clattering with their teeth. That sounds so creepy. Like Green Hell, for example. Green Hell tries much more to simulate actual things going on. Although it has its paranormal mystery shenanigans, and not everything in Green Hell makes sense, but it tries very hard to... What the hell? I thought those were rocks. If you move, I'm going to be very angry. They scared me, the bloody birds. What? The actual... I was running past these earlier. I thought they were rocks. Oh, that gives me goosebumps. Okay, that's not cool. Shelter radio. Our listeners have reported increased paranormal activity on the island. I am 10. Welcome to the chat. No base building. Guns? Yes, I had a shotgun and a rifle in the last save game. And since the game just got an update tonight, and I updated and started fresh. I felt like the shotgun I had needed a different sound effect.
You are done.
Don't throw rocks. Get the stick. Oh, don't duck.
Take this.
I want more than a stick to beat them up. Didn't I find a crowbar in the tutorial? But you start out as a volunteer, right? Like an everyday person. And I wouldn't be as good as this guy is at beating up people. Come on! My stamina is out, so... Ow! Here, take a rock. Get knocked out, you bastard. I have no strength anymore. The less stamina you have, the less damage you do with the melee weapon. It makes sense, in a way. Okay. Right, that hurt. Paranormalism, so that's an event that's going on. So everything paranormal is now at an increased level. I'm hungry. Yeah, well, I have food. I'm eating. I'm hysterical. Let's have a wine. Wine always helps with hysterical situations. Let's bandage ourselves and we should be fine. Oh no, I don't have to restart. No. But for games that change fundamental things, I usually do that. And I just started today. I did the tutorial, the prologue, and then I was like 20 minutes in the game, so I didn't lose much. That's one of the reasons I restarted. If I would have been far in the game, I wouldn't have restarted. And they didn't mention that it was necessary. Oh no. Yeah, the combat, and that's just mad people, right? And I have a stick. And this is creepy still. I was 100% sure this was a rock. And that's the carcass of some... It started moving. I heard something. I hear something. Oh, there's an anomaly here. Yeah. It's it like in Stalker, you know? You have anomalies and you can throw rocks to see where they are and if you can bypass them safely. We saw a huge one earlier with electricity. And I ran into another one that was frying my brain. I was getting issues. There's another electrical one. But I am 10. You don't need to restart every time there's an update. Absolutely not. I want to calm myself down further. Oh no. Oh crap. Maybe I can lure it into this. It's avoiding it. The dork is avoiding the anomaly. Did you see that? I don't have the energy to fight you now. So, it's one thing is sure, it's not a button mashing combat. I tried that earlier, that got me killed. The hitboxes are weird though, because this is a very short stick. See? Button mashing and he gets his claws in and then I'm dead. Oh god! Ah. Whew. Can we heal? Bandage. Okay, I'm super stressed. That is very... Vodka is the only solution for that. Isn't there a campfire here? What? You learn crafting in different ways. For example, I found a blueprint for a recipe for tea. For a healing herbal tea earlier. Let's go to the campfire here. So I would guess that you can craft bullets later on. I would say that's possible. Let's see. I can't really craft any weapons. I can make some more food. Some food heals you a bit, right? As you can see, these all have very similar effects. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna cook the meat because otherwise it's gonna go bad. I'm not sure if you can see how long a food keeps. Let's have a look. Oh, this is already rotten. Drop that. Let's see this. Doesn't look like it has a durability kind of thing. But if we find fresh stuff, we might need to check it out. Oh, cool. I found a trophy so I can learn more about the dorks. Nice. Right, so the more you learn about your enemies, the more you'll find out. I'm not sure if you get a bonus to fight against them or something as soon as you know more. We need to level 1 to find that out. Yeah, the gravitational rupture. Another type of a paranormal rupture. A local variance in gravitational laws which harms any living creature that enters its area of influence. Okay. So you slowly find out about the things around you, the plants, the people, the enemies or animals. You have your quest log and you can look up basic mechanics and functions here, which is working out well for me. You have the big map. So this is where I am. This is the lighthouse that we visited. This is where we need to go. So I can't go left or right, but I can scroll the map up this far. I would say this here looks like ice. Smart dog. It's big. It really is big. And the animals here are quackers, golems, churakas, dorks, sapsies, and grutches. Which makes me think that I might find other animals still, because the list could be longer. Or like a new category that says monsters. There are save zones. Water sources. If you scroll in further, if you zoom in further, you see water sources and campfires, which give you a bit of, I'm not going to say safety, but you can survive with those, right? Talking about survival. I'm going to have breakfast. We are warm, that's good. I'm still afraid, but I'm not going to eat the rubbing alcohol because of that. What else can we craft? Okay, we can make bandages ourselves. So you see, when you are at the campfire, you have a specific set of things you craft there, and then you can switch to everything, because some stuff you can craft in your inventory just like that. So plus 4% health from cloth and herbs. It's not much. 10% from 2 herbs. So I'm gonna create a salve. But this might stop bleeding, I'm not so sure. I'm gonna make one. This is for relaxation only. This is a mod that I can put on a weapon. So if I have steel, nails, barbed wire, and 300 scrap, I can upgrade my stick to be a bloodsucker. Yeah. Or I can hit like a truck, which more than doubles the damage. For steel, nails, and scrap. But steel and nails are expensive. I would need 100 scrap to create one of each. And then 300 to make the bloodsucker. Or I create 150, 450 for all of these together. The bloodsucker, yeah. So it's not easy to get upgrades. But I could craft a bag so I can carry 50 kilograms instead of 40. So that's a good upgrade. Okay, so we go back to our inventory where we see it's automatically equipped. Our hat works as armor. It's not protecting us much. We could wear more armor here. Apparently you can get artifacts later. Not sure what they do. And you can have up to 4 weapons, and you can equip for, let's say, quick use items. Everything that's an item I currently recycle. I hope that is not the worst idea ever. Everything that's a tool I keep, because I already realized I can cook up rubbing alcohol in the pot and make soup and such, so I'll keep it. And the pan probably has similar uses. And then we've got the hacksaw, which as itself doesn't really do anything as far as I know. Magnifying glass, measurement tape. That's all a bit of scrap. It could be that I find out later that there's a recipe for, I don't know, let's say the hacksaw can be built into an upgrade. Then I will regret using it up now, but I can't carry it until then. So yeah. It's about deciding what's necessary and what's not necessary. Some things are rare or uncommon, and those I will try to keep with me as long as I can. And I should have some tea. Right. Yeah, I like survival, crafting, open world, story, mystery, shenanigans. With a bit of combat. It's a bit of a broad spectrum, but there are enough games that fit into those. Gonna stick to the save slot here. Even you like it. Come on. There's another dork. They are such dorks. It even raises its paw. It does behave like a wolf or a dog. Those are stones though, right? Those are not dead animals. Okay, just make sure. Yeah, I don't want to fight it. Probably smelling its dead friends on me. So I'm gonna go around the bend here and go back to the road. Man, those things are not rocks. That drives me nuts. I don't want to know. Whoop. Right, if I remember correct... Stuff spooks me here a lot. If I remember correctly, the road should be up here somewhere. The dog's hunting for food. Up on that ridge, right? It's not getting any. What are these? Eggplant. Another campfire. You stay away. Ah, it chased it off. Good job. Right. So somewhere up here should be the road. There you go. There's also something red. And that's the person you saw earlier. Who's got something like a hacksaw as a weapon. Is my current weapon clearly declared as such, or is it an item? It says light weapon, but it's destroyed. That's why I don't do any damage anymore. Well, in a forest this big, I should be able to find a stick, shouldn't I? Let's avoid combat then. And have a look at whatever this is. A theater. Oh yeah, right. Oh crap. Two of them. Ooh. I need something to fight them off with. Oh, level up. Ah!
Who is it? Who is it?
I think I got past him. This looks unsafe. I just want to spend my level up point. Oh crap on the stick! Oh, that was mean! Oh my god! Oh my god! Can you store items in a box instead of scrapping them to make your weight lighter? I would guess so. I'm 10. I'm gonna try in a minute. After I got over the heart attack. Oh man, what was that? Yeah, I don't know, because crap on a stick, maybe they go away if you wave it at their faces. Oh god. So we have oh, that's not a container.
That's so strange.
Oh, go away. Go away. Okay, let's try to get the perk spent before I get killed. Technician, you know how to repair your equipment efficiently and expend less scrap on it. Ah, maybe I can repair my weapon. Technician. Craft? Unequip? Recycle? No, I want to repair it, but it costs 42 to do that. I'm gonna keep the wire for later. Okay, so I'm gonna go unarmed. Oh. But what? It was that? It looked like a doll, like a little kid with a doll face. Gotta be careful here. A screwdriver. So, let's see. We've got a box. Can I put... I can put things in containers. So I could try to... Oh, look what I found. I could try to store things in certain containers and get them back later. I'm 10. There you go. Now we know. You can store items here. I don't think you have a base, but there are safe houses. Safe zones, but you don't build a base like in the forest, for example. You're more of a roaming person. As far as I know. A club. Did I had another club? I had another club in the inventory? No, that's the one I have equipped. I'm gonna get 10 scrap for the stick. I can put on another hat. Oh, I've got a serious disease? Oh no. Let's chill. Have a smoke. Can I safely get to that? Yeah, maybe. Empty. I can't walk straight past it. Find the parts from the... oh god. That's blood. Repair the monolith to respawn closer to the place where you died. You hear that? Okay.
I heard you. This.
He's good at blocking. Club is good at clubbering though. Radiation. Oh, my stamina is gone. Ow! Stop! Keeps ducking the bastard. Ooh. Yeah. So, I would go back to my earlier statement and say this is fun. It might not be the most polished experience ever, but it's a creepy, cool island to explore. Combat is challenging in a nice way. It's not the kind of combat I would have expected. And it absolutely stresses you out every time you have to fight. So, it's not about killing everything all the time. That's not the focus of this game, but I think it's doing a good job of creeping me out and making it interesting at the same time. This is what I'm here for. what film were they watching? Found a blueprint. What do we learn? The lady killer. Yeah. It's poison. You need a workbench and basic tools. 2 emulsifiers, 8 rotten fruits, 300 scrap, and an axe, a knife, or a wrench. And then you could put the lady killer on set weapon. It poisons. Yeah. And this is the number of repairs. Some of these effects here from the crafting seem very like... what's it called again? The zombie game, Dying Light. Yeah. A rap advert. Get rid of stress. There are different things. Let's see here. Lots of things. You can drink alcohol. First aid kits help. Antibiotics, antidepressants, cigarettes, joints, cigars, analgesics, a small first aid kit, whiskey, wine. So some drugs and some medicine. I would obviously not recommend smoking, but he seems desperate. So you can click on the individual negative effect, and then you see the options you have, and the color, which is hard to see, tells you if it's rare or uncommon or common. I'm not sure how important it is for this effect anyway. Milk and alcohol? It sounds like a bad combo. So I could drink the rubbing alcohol now, but I'm not going to do that. I could try to roll a joint. And smoke it. So I'm still stressed, but not as much. Which slows down my increase in hunger and thirst, and it improves my stamina regeneration as well. Whoops. That was a song. Ah, okay. I didn't know that song. So it's getting dark, and I want to go home. I find more parts. Okay. There's an anomaly there. Oh, I can get... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Why did that thing have an alarm? It looked so old-timey. You have glowing eyes, dude. Was it good hit? Oi! Follow up, come on. Can I get his knees? Maybe I can get his knees. Oh, he had some cloth. Wasn't there an anomaly here? It disappeared. Oh. So anomalies can disappear. Bloody car. Well, I need to know. Is it gonna trigger that again? Apparently not. A fan? It didn't look like a fan. I'm gonna recycle it. Oh! A rebar. They're both heavy weapons. The rebar is much more durable. Broken scissors. I'm gonna recycle them. Screwdriver. Let's keep them for now. What's this? Sextant. Okay. I'm gonna have some chocolate. It's good for everything. Chocolate is, you know, the solution. I'm still like, is that gonna go off as well? Can I get into that? Oh. Oh man, I was afraid of creepy things here. Token.
This will do. Now, to get back to the lighthouse and repair that station.
Barbell. That's a tad heavy to carry around. Is it a quest item? It doesn't show up? Oh, there it is. 1 kilogram only. It looks much heavier. Toy truck. I can carry so many things. Kind of nuts. Oh! Stress relief, 40%. This place has power. I can send mail tubes. Okay, I gotta go back to the lighthouse. In the middle of the night. Did this just ring? I hope not. Yeah, looks like the rebar from one of the enemies. I think. On the looting screen, there's a take all option, so sometimes things vanish quickly. I think I got it off one of the guys, or it might have come from the from a toolbox. Yeah, that guy is still there. I'm gonna try to avoid him. They seem passive. Yeah, there's a pack of dorks. So I'm gonna stay here. This radiates safety so much right now. Okay, let's see. I could make steel. Just, you know. Haven't done that before. And we have so much food in our inventory. Let's see, maybe we can craft a better dish. No, we can't. We're missing certain ingredients. So for the nails I would need another 50 scrap. So it's not easy to get those upgrades. Tomato juice. Well, I'm gonna have A light snack. How are we doing now? Better. The sepsis I still can't fight yet. But we warmed up a bit. Because temperature is also an issue. Gotta be careful of that. So the dark pack was over there. I'm gonna try to cling to the mountain here, to the hillside. Hoping to avoid them. Oh. They're chattering teeth. Super creepy. And you really... Oh, there's another mad person. Hey there. Hey there. I feel like my game is a bit too bright currently. I mean, there's a full moon out, isn't there? Yeah, okay. It's not too bright then. There's a full moon. Oh, there's another. Oh boy. I don't think they're actually respawning enemies or anything like that, but there are lots of prisoners on this island, they said. So I'll try to be sneaky. Oh. He is done with being a madman. Okay, that was a lot of good hits, but he's got a torch. And now he's not alone anymore. Never fight on the stairs, you idiots. Out of stamina. Oh, he's following me faster than I thought he would. Oh, come on. Kneecap. Yes. I think that actually works. You can go for the knees. I mean, I might be imagining things. Oh, this respawned. Magically. Nails! Can we make an upgrade? Oh, that would be nice. And that is steel. And a phone. What? Okay. I've got plenty of resources now. Well. It showed us empty, it still had loot in it. Okay, yeah, so the containers respawn loot. I wish that could be handled differently. Right? The high ground! You clean dirty water by cooking it.
Watcher, this is Volunteer. Come in. I repeat, Watcher, this is Volunteer. I've repaired the station. Do you read me? What the hell? Station's running. Why won't he answer?
This is dead.
I can see wires coming out of the top of the station. The transmitter might be disconnected. If so, I should reconnect it.
Top of the tower. Yeah, you can find water at the pump stations that are over the island in some places, and you can cook that. Even the doll respawned. Yeah, that seems a bit weird. I'm not sure if that's absolutely intended. You know, if you want to make resources scarce, randomly respawning resources don't really work. But I don't mind Currently, I'm happy about everything that helps. So, I could now probably repair the club or craft the... Well, I need 300 scrap to get the truck going. Same for the bloodsucker. But it's not like I have too many things, right? Okay, let's see. This is worth 5 scrap. A motor 7. If I scrap, I can't scrap steel. I can't turn it back. I just thought I could. A racket. Gas is not for scrapping. The creepy doll is. Toy car. Bonehead set. Well, the razor could be made into a weapon. Every other zombie game does something with the razor. The lighter also doesn't go. Yeah. It would be cool to sort this by scrappable. Just one more category here. Gray out everything that you can't scrap. I mean, that's just for new players. If you played this for a bit, you probably know everything that you can scrap or not scrap. So we're gonna have a smoke to relieve some stress. Should be bad for our health. A lock and a microscope. Okay. Yeah, the steel was a bit hard to make out. It looks like paper on the ground, if you ask me. Oh, keys.
Volunteer, can you read me? I'm getting a signal.
Copy that, I read you.
Good work. Now the island has two-way communication with the continent.
Yeah. I've been meaning to ask you about the creature on the elevator.
What are you talking about?
When the doors were open, I saw something blindingly bright behind them. I stepped forward and a few seconds later I was on the surface. What happened?
I've heard from my colleagues that the first time people come to the island, they experience a kind of acclimation. In rare cases, it causes hallucinations and gaps in the memory. It's obviously been a bit rougher on you than on most. You need to rest. Your next mission will take you someplace where you can do just that. The next mission will enhance your chances. Granichny is a dangerous place, as you know. But even on this island, there are some places that are relatively safe. One of those places is Oasis. Head over and, well, introduce yourself. We'll let you in if you have a certain token. The kind that the train system used to accept.
I have it.
Back when it was operational.
So where do I find this token?
At the Spark train station. It's in Sector C7. Go get it.
Increased aggression from the island fauna. Oh boy. Okay, so I have a token. I'm not sure if it shows up in here. But I remember picking up a token earlier. Would also be nice to see the quest items. But maybe we need a special one. How much to repair my club? Unequip. 97. Right. Okay. All the clubs are precious. Lighthouse circles. Okay. So there's water here. Can create clean water. And you need clean water for the tea. Okay, I wasn't sure if that was a necessity or not. Can't do it in one go. I wonder if the if the unlimited water at some point will become limited. Like in Project Zomboid, where at first, you know, you still have electricity and things kind of work, and then suddenly you're on your own. Okay, so loot respawns in containers that are shown as empty. I'm gonna consider them empty. And not loot everything twice. It feels like it would kind of break the game. Let's create dinner. Okay. Feel like we are prepared enough. Avoid the anomaly. There was a tutorial about upgrading a monolith next to the theater, right? I wonder how that works. Whoop. But avoiding combat alone for the reason that you will not use up your precious weapons that you need for self-defense. Unless you're starving or something. And clearly food is not the issue currently. They are not aggressive though. Oh. Suddenly, someone walks. There are dorks up ahead.
I don't remember what that they are.
I try to avoid him. Not sure if I can avoid the doggies. Is there still? Ah, okay. I thought there was another point to spend, but there's not. We'll be level 4 soon, then I unlock knowledge. It'll be good to see that. I think I'm past the dog now. The aggression anomaly is gone now. Yeah, this is where I was earlier tonight before the update. I started in another place, and that was close to this plane here. The pilot's over there. And there we have the binoculars again. And the blood. I was jumped by dog from there. Yeah, there he is. Okay. The Spark train station. Oh. Okay, they are not naturally aggressive. That's good to know. They're just ugly. Fish. They make a lot of noise. Yeah, that's the big anomaly behind the train car. Lots of electric anomaly things. Oh crap, I heard it. Too late. Ah, 10 damage. Oh, that knocked it down. Oh no, it was a feint. 2. Run away now. Whew. Right. Meat. Well, the club didn't break, but it's about to. Ah, second rebar. Well, that's good. That's good. That means I can use one as a weapon. Salvage this for 23. Oh, unequip. Unequip. Equip. Huge Churaka. No, I'm not sure who killed the pilot. It looks like the crash killed the pilot. The dog was jumping me on my previous save game before I saw the pilot. Okay. I shouldn't. That needs a key card. Yeah. Two against one is bad. Oh, I found the blueprint. That. A fruit explosion. Sounds good. Ray 2. Let's have a look. Oh, someone's growing things here? That's a big spider. Decoy. This is a mushroom farm though. Please don't make a big spider jump at me. I would very much hate that. Steel. I'm gonna burst from all the concentration I'm putting in here right now. Trying to hear everything.
Shh, shh. Silence.
There was another one down the road. There. Yeah, it probably is. It probably is. Fridge is empty. Oh, a cooker. Can I craft here because I'm next to a cooker? No. It's just a cooker, it's not an oven. A radio. Here's another one of these tokens. Another rebar. Okay, I think we're... Is that a saw blade? Decoy. So I can, like, set an alarm here? Disgusting stuff. All right. Radios. Chemical. Steel. Oh. Where'd you come from? Yeah, that must hurt. Huh? Got you now. And for the kneecap. Again. Sometimes button mashing does work. Self-healing works. If we eat. Thirsty as well. I think we have some tea, right? That's emulsifier, that's not tea. It's an oil filter. It's a microscope. I'm carrying around a lot of crap. Shovel blade. It looks like something I would put in a weapon, you know? I'm gonna keep those. The binocs. I'm not sure why we cannot just use them. Cookie. Whoops. Right. Okay, they're just decoration. Oh. Coco. Bounce, bounce. It's a wind anomaly. That looks cool. It's a no for rat stew, absolutely. Miniling, welcome to the chat. Yeah, no rat stew, but we've got options. We've got dork food. I climb up here. Apparently not. Oh, level 4. And there's a madman, 2 madmen fighting there. Okay, so they are fighting amongst each other. That's kind of cool to know. Level 4 means knowledge unlocked. But first, more stamina. And a new ability. I can be more silent, or when crafting, I get a double component chance of 15%. That sounds good. So knowledge, every 4 level ups you get knowledge. Every 2 level ups you get an ability. That's how it works. And every level up you get a skill point. So this is a rare event. And I have the choice between extra slots for storing items in your chest. I guess the chest is in the safe houses and shared because it's magic. While sitting, you can see plants and vegetables better. Don't need that. Gives you a 15% chance of keeping scrap when you die. Ah, scrap is what you lose when you die. Okay. Yeah. When you start up a new game, you can either pick a difficulty or set it to custom, and then you can slide how much you lose. People who know me knew that already. That would be the choice. I'm a hoarder. Oh, another saw blade. I hope I find a recipe for that. Apply that to some weapon. He's going that way. Hello? There's another map. Find a token. Yeah, it would be cool to have an English version for this game. So the writings on the wall would be translated, because this... I think the lettering was Russian earlier. Well, maybe not Russian, but it was the Cyrillic alphabet. Don't know. Oh crap, honestly. Holy mother of scary stuff. Man. Yeah. Oh.
Silence. Calm down.
My pulse is going up, not just in game.
Watcher, I have the token.
Proceed to Oasis. Present the token to the merchant. The camp itself is to the north, Sector C6.
Man. I think I found ammo.
Light.
Shotgun ammo. Give me shotgun now. Come on. Where's the shotgun? Nemo needs a shotgun. Hey, Benja, welcome back. I always need to de-stress in real life, but real life has a bad habit of not allowing that. It has its ups and downs, right? You know the drill. Oh, I want the shotgun. I want a shotgun. Did you miss the jump scare, Badger, or did you just see that happen? Man, that turned me inside out. What the hell is that? Oh! What? Oh. No, 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 no. Hey.
Take this.
Knock on the head. Oh, it's 3 of them. Crap. I gotta lose him. Get out the other side or something. Can't run away from them. There's a dead end. Run! Oh, they are good with their stone throws. Infuriating. That was not a hit on the head. I gotta lose them somehow. There was a doggy. Past the anomaly. I'm hysterical, like in real life. I'm gonna take anti-stress medicine now. Oh, very nice. You might enjoy it. It's good fun, I think. It has co-op as well. Co-op crapping. Double the crap. It needs to dwell a bit on its own and get some more patches, if you ask me, but it's already a lot of fun to play. This is today's update was about combat, and I played the pre-update version earlier by accident, but it's actually gotten better and the performance is much better now. Yes, absolutely. And I would still say it's worth it to wait a bit, because as you could see downstairs in the basement, there were some graphics glitches with the lighting. There are a few odds and ends that they should try to take care of. But overall, it runs very stable and smooth now, and it's very engaging. And it got me 3 times now with the jump scare, and quite a few times with pretty cool things I found in the wild. I thought they were interesting. But yeah, I need to take care of my wounds. Bandage myself. At least I've got enough food. So, Oasis is a safe house, right? And if we look at the map, which is ginormous. This is... okay, along the tracks. But I'm not going to follow the tracks. I'm going to stick to the wilds, where there are less mad people and more potatoes. Obviously, I have to look forward when I walk forward, otherwise I'll run into dorks like that. Or anomalies. Oh, that looks like so much loot. If I would be a madman, I would be close to that. All this. No, it's just trash. Not the kind of trash I can make anything out of. Yeah, we can, absolutely. It might be that this game is really some, you know, it needs some coordination because stealth is, I think, a necessity in some places. But yeah. That's a new one. It looks like it has a big brain. There's an anomaly there. Big brain means I can throw... what's that back there? Yeah, another animal. Throw rocks at it. Honestly, it looks quite dangerous. Why did it have to be two different ones? Hey there. I'll be over here. Doing stuff. I'm actually not sure if I will play this with saving the game in between. I think that the danger of running into something because you're not careful and then, you know, losing your scrap and having to respawn someplace way back kind of works for me. Probably in safe houses I would make a manual save, but we'll have to see how they work at all. They seem to be token based, whatever that means. Now, of course I can't get straight over the bridge. But the other bridge. Do they have a robot? Walker? Oh, please don't tell me they've got a gun turret that's going to one-shot me now. I come in peace. For the sake of the stream, I'm gonna make a separate save game because we want to see this now, right? Best excuse ever. That's a robot. Strider. There's a person up there. It's not a madman. Ah. We present the token. Present. A local. Is his face missing? Or is that a beard? Okay, it's a beard. I thought his face was missing. I don't know how the locals look. Bearded. Ooh, what's that? Ah, that's the thing I saw. Now just dead. Very strong looking. Okay, I can buy oil filters for 30 scrap. And steel for 100. So if I make steel, I have to pay 50 scrap. That's bad. But if I want to sell you some leather, I get 20. $40 for the noodles. What? Okay, that seems kind of broken. $5? I mean, that you get a lot for food, absolutely. You know, they are maybe not maniacs like me and go out and hunt doggos. He doesn't want the binoculars. Here, have an orange. 60 for the pipe. So I get 10 for the metronome, right? If I dismantle it, I get 6 per. So you can't salvage anything because you need to sell it. I don't even have the trader perk. That's a bit broken. Makes the skill a bit useless. It's not, maybe it's not broken, but it makes the skill useless. He does not have that, yeah. The noodles, they are to die for. I wouldn't die for noodles. I'm not sure about you. I wouldn't, totally wouldn't. I love the robots. So, down the stairs to Marcus. No, no refunds. Misha. Speak.
You're new here, I take it.
Yeah,
You work for the corporation?
not really. I'm a volunteer. Came here of my own free will.
Wow. We don't get your type here often. And don't expect me to call your course of action commendable. More like desperate. Everything here is more complicated than you think.
What do you mean?
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Or not. I don't know. I don't have time to chat. In any case, I'll take your token. Your room is back there, just past the door. It's got everything you need. You can arrange it however you want.
Thanks. I wasn't expecting a place to live.
If you need anything, I can sell it to you. I take parts as payment. Other
Huh.
name's Michael, by the way. Or Uncle Misha, as the locals call me.
So that's interesting. Oh, yeah. Forgetting the car and the charger is probably
Hey, do you
running
copy?
costs.
Yeah, I can. Who is this? How did you get in contact?
Over the radio, damn it. I asked the local merchant if there was anyone around looking for work. He said you were new here, so you probably could use some. I'm a biologist. I study the flora and the fauna here on Greenwich-Knee. Many... Sorry. Many non-standard animals and even humans live here.
Okay, what do you need?
Have you heard of Subject 11?
No.
They call it the Wanaga. Well, I need some tissue from it. Cuts from its hide and flesh. So that I can research the creature. My data indicates that some of them have settled near the Kupol radar station.
I don't want to go.
One of the buildings there. Sorry. That's in Sector G7.
So what's the pay?
Just get some specimens. The pay will be fair. Over and out.
He sounds like he's infected something. €5 if more than 30 minutes at full. Ah, okay. That's not too much. Elahin, I agree. You might also want to check out Disjunction. A top-down multi-character story with stealth-based missions. Well, not stealth-based, but kind of stealth missions. Like I said earlier, it's kind of small in scope, but it was kind of cool to play it. Disjunction is worth a look. And I'm not sure if you watched back the video from earlier, but Panzer Paladin, absolutely. The other games I checked out were Effie. I'm just going to put the link in for those. I did check out 5 games from the Humble Choice today, from the recent one, and you can watch them back on the video right now. So that was Effie and Paw, which really did not convince me at all. Well, we looked at Stubbs the Zombie game and Desolate here. I did not look at Disjunction because I already streamed that previously, but it was one of the games in the bundle that I found were good. Yeah, but Civilization 6 obviously is really a great game also. Yeah, absolutely. Anyway, let's get back. I don't want to stop yet. What's the time? I've got a bit of time left. So we have a home. We can also buy it. Currently we are renting it. But I couldn't... He said over there. Is a monolith? Oh, crafting stations. They are glowing. Stuff like this I need to rebuild. I'm not sure why it looks like this. Is this my place then? That I can rearrange it however I want. Personal stash. Did it have a limit? No. Ooh. I don't think I can keep it for 1 token. I can use it once for 1 token. I think that's how it works. Oh. Truncheon. So I'll take bandages, rubbing alcohol, pot and pan, the nice foodstuffs I cooked. Cookies and chocolate. Without cookies and chocolate, you are lost to the world. Juice. 3 shotgun shells. Yeah, I'll leave them with it. Okay. Fruit explosion. 2 fruits, 1 dried fruit, and a pot on a campfire is a fruit explosion. Aiding science. I'm not sure. I need... see, that's where you need the useless stuff that I salvaged. Obviously. Alright, if you know that already. Of course. And there was no need to salvage them. I was just getting salvage gears here to try to upgrade a weapon, and then I arrive in camp and I get like 40 for a pack of noodles where I had to dismantle like 20 microscopes to get that much, or 10 maybe. It's not bad though, it's all good. You have better close range vision at night. Allows you to pick level 2 locks. Or get more scrap when dismantling. Well, I'm not gonna dismantle anything anymore because it's not worth it. As long as the local at the campfire gives me 4 times or 5 times the amount. Picking locks though. Yeah, me too, Felahin. Me too. I have been. How did they call it? Grandfathered in. They convinced me to. These are numbered for 4 players, of course. So I took number 2. I need to remember that. Yes, it has. And I hope that they keep improving it. Shut up! I hope that they keep improving it. So you can also mark a quest as a main quest. Check out the research. I need to kill more dorks. And torch is a new weapon mod. When did I get that? Cloth, lighter, gas, 300 scrap, and basic tools. Yeah, I don't have basic tools. These I can make without tools. These two here. Nails and steel. Ooh, I can do that. Let's upgrade stuff. Information shows that prevailing winds have driven the spores from the island. Increased hunger and thirst, and now they're gone. Okay. Steel, nails, and scrap. Yeah. So if we apply that to the... I mean, it's obviously also possible to repair a weapon with that. Right, now we've got a truncheon. Upgrade with truck. Upgraded with truck. We can unequip that, unequip that. Equip again. Cool. This is good. Yeah. I mean, it's always hard to decide for the humble choice if you don't want the main game. Because the main game is obviously the pulling factor, and in this case it was Civilization 6, and not everybody is into turn-based strategy or you know, world civilization building. And the second runner-up would be either Disjunction or this, where this game is a much bigger one, and you can spend more time with this, and Disjunction is more of a more condensed experience and different type of game. And after that, there's a lot of room where there's nothing. Just my opinion, though. Other people might find games in the bundle better than I did, but it was a bit of a weak bundle. Like I said, unless you didn't have Civilization 6 and are interested in this, then it's already a very good bundle. Oh, I forgot. I wanted to see if the merchant has a gun for sale. I've got the most important stuff. I want my shotgun, right? It's probably going to cost a silly amount if he has any.
So few customers this month. Granichny isn't what it used to be.
No, he doesn't sell ranged weapons. Did he? He could have missions, in theory. Big ass hammer.
That'll do, friend. Stop by again sometime.
But yeah, I mean, it's good. I'm gonna play more of this. Maybe not, you know, maybe not soon. Maybe I'll wait for another 1 or 2 patches, but I could end up streaming more of this. Like Chris pointed out, I am most instantly at home in these, right? There's my upgraded truncheon. It's like a truck. Maybe can I turn down the is that a post-processing effect that makes the night so glaring? Yeah. There's like a filter over this that I don't really like. It needs a few more tweaking options, but that's what I wanted to say earlier. When I stream games, I usually look at PC Gaming Wiki and install a fix or 5 for nearly every game. It's for nearly every game I do that, and it's nearly always worth it to just get it more to my personal liking. And this could do with the graphics tweak option. So let's check out the military compound. Is that a tank? Ah. Oh, a Dodger. That's not a Madman. A He dodges. He's fast.
Got me.
Yeah. Did you see how much damage I did to him? Oh. Nice. Dodge this, exactly. Games with numbers on the end tend to deprecate more than other games, to be fair. Oh, Borderlands 1, 2, 3, you mean? Or, you know. Choice a while ago had F1 2019. Yes. Yeah. Sometimes that kind of feels shitty. Of course, the Humble Bundle guys have no influence on that. But it seems like a bad deal then. It showed as empty, didn't it? Yeah. Okay. So the dodgy Dodger didn't dodge the dashing Nemo. Unlock. Gun! Pipe! Pipe! IP. It's a pistol. I've got 2 bullets for the pistol. Sadly, that one was empty. Now we want to shoot someone in the face, because that's how we do things here on Grinichny. First, I'm not going to run into an anomaly. Running around at night feels super dangerous. That's cool. Proper dark night. Dinner is served. Little 2 hexagons. Ah, right, in the... yeah, okay. Wolfenstein had those. The new game? But they did more around the hexagon, so it didn't really jump at you as much. Interesting. I wouldn't have noticed. But yeah, now that you pointed out, it kind of shows. We found another recipe for a ripper. It's an upgrade, isn't it? With the saw blade, 2 of them, you can add them to a hammer. But you need a workbench, 2, and an advanced toolkit. Ah, I see. Oh. Yeah. Can I go back to the campfire? I don't want to be here. Why is he running with the anomaly? Yeah, they are. Oh, where you go? There. Okay, the second one hit. Stop hitting me, you bastard. Ah, he can duck fast. Oh, Oh crap, he had a Molotov. Don't do stuff like that. Oh, I don't have more ammo. Here, Truncheon time. Dodge that. Yeah, the combat is still a bit dodgy. You have received trauma. Whoops. Is that good? Marauders. In groups of 3 or 4, and they set up bases on the road. Okay. Oh, I hurt my back and I broke my hand. What? Oh no, crap. I can't do anything about it. Oh. That's what you get for playing this like it's melee combat, you know, for beginners. Can I craft something to aid me? No. Two or 3? No, 3 or 4. Where's the third one? It's absolutely much better to handle the combat, but the enemies have peculiar ways of moving, so it's not the kind of combat I'm used to from other games, but for what it is, it does work quite well. I've only so far fought one type of animal. There's the second type. Here. Stress relief. Oh, that would help. Ooh. Cure light diseases. That's a serious one though. Aspirin doesn't help. The gun sounds seem to be very flat. They could use more work. But the melee combat, the way it works, since also the enemies work the same way as you do, that seems kind of fun. It definitely needs some getting used to, and I'm not sure if they keep it like it is right now because it's just out of the testing grounds into the general public. And why do I hear kids laughing? You're supposed to be able to... He was armored. To counter and kick, but that's not working. And I'm not sure if that's my fault or if the game doesn't do it yet properly. He was... Ow, crap. Did I get shot? Crap, I'm getting shot at. Oh boy. Oh boy. That one was shooting me. Chieftain? The hell did I walk into? But yeah, the darkness is dark. That's good. Fighting bandits is not easy. And for the knees, yeah. So as you can see, there's hit feedback is missing and it needs a bit more refinement, but I think they're on the right path now. Which again takes me back to my initial question, why do you release a game in this state? Only if you're pressured into it.
Oh, bloody hell!
Yeah, my weapon upgrade was worth it. So the patch was supposed to make counterattacking and blocking and kicking part of the whole shenanigans, but I'm not sure if that's a skill I need to learn or if it just doesn't work yet. Antibiotics. Well, they hurt. They help for stuff. That's more than one. That's more than one. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome. Well, depending on how you hurt the back, it could be that there's a wound, right? And if there's a wound, there could be an infection. Then you want antibiotics. But I see what you mean. Hey, Skull Kid. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to Desolate, where it just is about to be morning. 6 AM, nearly. And I snuck into a rebel base here. Not rebel, marauders. And I'm way out of my comfort zone. But, things are as they are. I guess I need to sneak out into the forest. Whoops. And get some medicine. He didn't have any more. I wonder what these are. That's the tough animal that I haven't fought yet. I don't feel like it. Gonna hide. And I hear the kids' voices again. Okay, I need some food. I don't want to hear kids' voices. Looks like a bolt. Come here. Steel Spawn, take care. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. There are more people there. Oh man. So the one that shot at me was the chieftain, and I don't think I want to fight him as well. Fine, I need to get out of here. Back there, huh? Yeah. Scoped guns. Iron sights I had, and if the melee weapons are anything to go by, you can probably upgrade your guns as well, which means that you can probably also mount a scope if you have binoculars. Oh! God. Yeah, you started that, bastard. Oh man, I'm hurt bad. Let's see, there are some... Didn't make so much noise, but I think I'll bleed out otherwise. Find more. That was a weird sound. If I can find some more herbs, I might just survive this. Yeah. No. There's an option to play without the head-up display though, which is something I might consider doing as soon as I feel a bit more comfortable with the game. Oh no. What? Oh, I can't fight you. I'm gonna have to run. Run. And get to some cover. Good thing is I can run now that I left the most of the weight behind. I saw more humans. Let's see if I can hide here. Oh no, he's faster. Ah! Sapsy. Ah, I pushed it away. Is it regenerating? It's running. Oh crap. They are fighting something else. Okay, good. Can't carry anymore, huh? No! There's another. Yeah, he got me. Sapped your health? Oh, that could be. I didn't even survive a day? That's not true. Multiple days. Is it eating me? Your items will be lost after the restart. You will have 10 minutes to find your place of death to pick them up. Ooh, that's good. That's good. So I start from here, which is my current base, I guess. And then I can go back and pick up my items. Otherwise it's lost. And when you start up a new game, you can decide however you want to do that. But you do start with a fresh body, kinda. Let's see if he sells something else now.
On this island,
Yes.
but I'm not
A level
allowed to
2
release
upgrade
you.
on baseball bat.
Come
Interesting.
again.
Cool. Yeah, this is fun. This is fun. But I'm going to stop